It's iyandoyikisa uba ndilapha right now. I don't believe uba ndilapha ndizothetha emngcwabeni kaBulelwa. We've spoken about death so many times. But my death, never her death. I've always told her, everyone on the Zio, they will tell you, but I always speak about my death. And she hated that. I speak about this so many times. Dithi kubo futhi uba emngcwabeni wam anenzanga ohlobo nohlobo nohlobo. Mna ndawisa umuntu ebhedini ndanipokrela. You know? So for me, just to be here to talk ngoBulelwa is just crazy. uBulelwa, I met her through another friend of ours who tragically lost his life through accident, uAkhumzi Jezile, many moons ago. Wathi uAkhumzi example man uBulelwa loves your music and she wants to meet you, make time, masambe se kwaBulelwa. And of course, I mean, this is Zahara, you know, and I was like, of course, I would love to meet her, you know, and for the longest time, I couldn't make it to her place. And then we started talking on the phone every time Uchezile was at her house, so we talk on the phone. And I realized even then how bubbly she was, how full of life uBulelwa was. And eventually I made it to her house. And from that day on, me and her were like this. uBulelwa, uBulelwa was special, man. You know, she was extraordinary. Whenever we were together, everyone around us would have to understand uba kuzawumanyelwa uVusi noBulelwa all the time. Morning until night, kudlala uVusi noZahara. You know, and that's why I say, for me right now, she was the one person who understood me. I understood her. uBulelwa took literally his secrets to the grave. She took all my secrets to the grave, uBulelwa. And I want to promise her namhlanje uba I will take her secrets to the grave. I will never ever ndixelela abanye abantu ngezinto besithetha ngazo mna naye. You know, when she was in hospital, we'd frequently go there, no mama and her sisters, no Junior. And the one day, it was Thursday, the Thursday before she passed on, I walked in there as usual in the morning, 11, and I was walking towards Upper Bekoyo all the time, and honest, but hi, ungapha. And I turned back, and when I looked, she was in a private room, without all those pipes. And she was smiling. And when I walked in there, and I said to him, Danandini, don't ever do that again. Don't ever scare us like that ever again. You know? And we sat there and we spoke. Like we spoke njengesiqhelo. And kwafika no mama. And I said to her, from now on, I'm going to guide you. I'm going to make sure utyaka kuhle. I'm going to make sure that yonke into manje uyenza ngendlela. And when I left that day, I kissed her on the forehead and I said, I love you. And she said, I love you. I left that hospital believing, I can't figure the next day. Pack her clothes, and the very same night, I found out that she got worse, and that was so devastating. The reason I'm bringing that story up is that I think God gave her one last chance to say goodbye to her family, to me. God gave us one more chance. And I want to say to God right now, thank you for that. Thank you for giving us that one last time. For me to say to her, Ndiyakuthanda, and I say the same thing back. Bulelwa, I want to promise you a second thing. Umama akho no tata akho, your sisters, your brother, rest mntasekhaya. I will take care of them. I'll make sure baba right.